Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Alex here. And sorry I haven't been able to make a video because I've been traveling the past month. But I'm back with another video to share my experience with opening up a best CD rate account, which is called Forbright Bank. And it is currently offering a 5.75% APY currently for its 9-month CD. And just some things that I want you guys to be aware of. The first thing is, of course, you have to check to see if this is FDIC insured. And definitely I check that on the FDIC website and make sure that it is before I even consider about opening up the CD account. I actually found out about this bank through bankrate.com, and I found that this is the highest interest rate at the moment. So I went ahead to open the account myself, and I'll be sharing with you guys how I think of the account opening process and whether I recommend it to you or not. Forbright Bank also has an A+ rating on Better Business Bureau and has approximately $9 billion in owned and managed assets. Now, for the account that I opened up with Forbright Bank, it is the 9-month CD with a 5.75% APY and with an interest rate of 5.60%. And some of the things that you need to know before you open this account is that the minimum balance to open this account is $1,000. The term is only for 9 months, but they do have a 12 months term option if you do decide to go with that. The interest rate is a little bit lower on that. It's at 5.65% APY. What we can also take away from this is that the bank thinks that the interest rate might fall in the next year or so. And that is why they have a lower interest rate on a longer term. So I do think now is a great time to go ahead and lock in your interest rate for a CD account because we may never see this rates again. And now for the withdrawal penalties for the CD account. If your CD maturity is 24 months or less, then your early withdrawal penalties is going to be 3 months of interest. If your CD matures 24 months or more, then your early withdrawal penalties are going to be 6 months of interest. So just try not to overextend yourself and not to lock in too much of your assets into the CD account. Have a money market savings account in case you do need that liquidity. And I talk about my favorite bank, which is CIT Bank, for my money market savings. Then that will keep your account liquid in case you need it in the future. For the CD accounts, you definitely want to keep it up to the maturity date. And now I'm going to be sharing with you guys my account opening process for the Forbright Bank CD. So now I'm going to share with you guys the account opening process for the Forbright Bank CD. Everything is very simple. When you first set up your account online, is all the basic information such as your name, address, social security number, date of birth. And that should only take you about 5 minutes of your time. And it's going to have you select the term of the CD that you want. You can select whether you want the 9 months term or the 12 months term. Both of those offer the best interest rate right now. And after you're done with that, make sure you have your routing number and account number for your current bank because they're going to ask you for that information to fund the account. Now, and after that, you're going to have to set up your online banking. And this is where the problem comes in. If you don't open a checking account with Forbright Bank, you will not have instant access to your online banking right away. If you only open the CD account, which is what I did, then you will have to wait 1 to 2 business days after you set up your online banking in order to access it. And yes, it took me about 2 business days before I can successfully log in to see my accounts online. So that was really the only thing that was inconvenient for me when I set up the account. Because with other banks, you're able to access your online banking immediately on the day that you set up the account. One other thing to note with Forbright Bank is that the interest is paid 30 days from the date that you open the account. So let's say you open your CD account on December 15th, then your first interest payment is going to be on January 15th, which is also a little different from other banks where your interest is paid at the end of the month. All right, and last but not least, once the CD matures, you will have a 10 days grace period in order to make any adjustments to your CD account, whether you want to let it automatically renew, or you can also close out the CD account and withdraw the money. And I had already called the customer service at Forbright Bank to find out how to withdraw the CD once it matures. And what they're going to do is they're going to send you an email 30 days before your CD matures to remind you about your CD maturity coming up. And what you can do is you can let them know in advance whether you want to continue with the CD or you want to close it out. And if you do close it out, you're going to have to provide them with the routing number and account number. They can only send you an ACH transfer. They do not mail checks or cashier's checks. So to rate the online account opening process for Forbright Bank, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 just because of the fact that you have to wait 1 to 2 business days before you can log in and see your accounts online. Other than that, the account opening process was very easy. And I think the bank representative are very professional as well. And also I noticed that Forbright Bank does not have a good review on Apple Store or Google Play. Honestly, I haven't downloaded the mobile app version for myself. I've been able to manage my accounts online through the computer version. Other than that, I do recommend you guys to open up the Forbright Bank CD account. It is definitely offering one of the highest interest rate I've seen, which is 5.75% APY. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I hope you guys have a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe, and take care.